Now, I ain't gonna lie, chat. The WWE streets are saying that Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley, they have smoke for real. So smoke is in the air, ladies and gentlemen. So that means when they face off at WrestleMania, it's gonna feel like a real actual beef. Now, I don't know what they beefing for. I just know they was going back and forth on Twitter. I don't know where this whole thing stems from. I don't know if somebody broke kayfabe or whatever they call that shit. Kayfabe, I think that's what it's called, kayfabe. I don't know what's going on, but we about to find out. The title of this video is WWE has a huge problem. Let's get to the video. Let me know who y'all got at WrestleMania. Y'all got Jade or y'all got Rhea Ripley? Now the whole WWE universe know that Rhea Ripley is gonna win. Just let me know who y'all want to win. That's it. Yeah, that's to say that, because we all know Triple H ain't letting Rhea Ripley lose at WrestleMania, especially with a title on the line. It ain't happening. But let's get it.
Question everyone's been asking themselves: is the social media feud between Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley a work? And in no uncertain terms, no, it is not. For everyone out there who wants to say that they're building up to their match at WrestleMania, this is all part of a storyline, and that WWE is being one step ahead of the wrestling fans, and you will all see this play out in a season of Unreal. Well, let's hold your horses real quick, because while it's easy for people who haven't really been paying attention to everything that's come out about this to simply assume this is all part of some elaborate story that WWE is trying to tell, the fact of the matter is, it is not. And we have seen several credible sources like Corey Hayes say that it is indeed not a work. And what has happened and transpired over the past few days will paint a picture of a WWE locker room that seems divided, or should I say united, behind a lack of sympathy for Jade Cargill. And here's what happened. Following her victory at Elimination Chamber, when it was announced that she would be facing Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley tweeted, "All you seem to do is talk, and that's literally it." To which Jade Cargill replied, "Talk? Like the hours you spend talking to creative?"
She went there? Nah, that's insane. She said you be talking to creative, Rhea. Now, I know I wasn't tripping. Now, I'm not accusing you of this, Rhea Ripley. Don't get it twisted. I'm not doing that. But what I will say is, I know Triple H ain't letting you lose come WrestleMania. I'm going to just leave it at that. You make your own assumptions. You assume what you want to believe. We all know Rhea Ripley about to win come April. We ain't got to second guess. We ain't got to hope. We ain't got to think. We know what's about to happen. You know it too, don't you? I know you do. I know you do. But yeah, like, I used to be joking when I used to be saying that, but obviously Jade knows something that we don't know.
Jade Cargill replied, "Talk? Like the hours you spend talking to creative?" Simply implying that Jade Cargill perceives Rhea Ripley as a backstage locker room politician. To which Rhea Ripley followed up and very boldly said, "You're funny. That's funny. Now we know you really be talking out of your ass because everything you say is bullshit. Don't spread lies on my name, you dumb bee." And again, a lot of people assumed this was just a work, only to see the likes of Chelsea Green and Piper Niven also weigh in, where Chelsea Green essentially did a post that was very complimentary of Rhea Ripley in the fallout of the initial post, to which Jade Cargill replied to saying, "It's no point to even go and embarrass you on this app. You always have something to say about everything." And Chelsea Green was not done. Damn, hit dogs really do holler. Woof, woof. And she wasn't the only one who got into things. Piper Niven, and this is a big one. Piper Niven came out of nowhere to go after Jade Cargill, saying, "Who the F even said anything about you, contrary to your belief? The world doesn't actually revolve around you. No point to even embarrass you on this app. Give you enough ring time, and you'll do it yourself.
Now, Jade, you know you my client now. You know I rock with you heavy. You know I'm Jade Cargill over here. I'm Team Jade. Well, bro, she just absolutely fried you, gang. No point to even embarrass you on this app. Give you enough ring time and you'll do it yourself. Yo, that's a crazy comeback. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, that's absurd. That is crazy. Yeah, this shit ain't fake. Cause they she been wanting to say this. I'm not gonna lie. This shit gotta be real.
Jade Cargill then followed up saying, "Hey Piper, I hope you're healing okay. Can't wait to give you some ring time." To which Piper Niven then followed up saying, "Yeah, maybe by the time you're back from your many vacations, I'll finally be recovered. Lick my ring, ya boot." And Jade followed up by saying, "That's above your pay grade, Piper. Relax." And Piper rounded it out by finishing up and saying, "Loyalty is priceless. Something you wouldn't know anything about. Besides, I'd beat the bricks off you for free." And it is worth noting, while all of this is going on, Piper Niven is recovering from what many believe to be a career-ending injury. She might not even be back. She is not working towards a match, ladies and gentlemen. But we are not done there, because in the latest and greatest, in a now deleted post on social media, on her Instagram story to be specific, Rhea Ripley said, "I'm not having fun. We're not friends. Learn to work and never lie to defame someone's real human character for breaking the fourth wall." Oh my goodness. A lot happened, and again, you're probably wondering, why does this matter? Why is this happening? What is the issue between Jade Cargill and the WWE locker room, or elements of the WWE locker room? And it all goes back to some reporting from just a couple of years ago when Jade was in her first year in WWE, where she seemed to have some sort of frustrations backstage with Shayna Baszler. And ever since then, things seem to have manifested into something bigger. And some of this has been reported widely. Some of it is just rumor and innuendo. But at the end of the day, there seems to be a perception of Jade Cargill, whether right or wrong, about her being a little too high on her own supply. And while at the same time, you could argue someone like Rhea Ripley, who has been at the top of the card, who gets a lot of opportunities, may be out there politicking her way to the top. And when you have these wrestlers who are both talented in many ways, who are both huge stars undeniably, and the ego game gets in the way, things like this are bound to happen. But it is a little bit bigger than just these two, because we have seen this game play out in WWE over the past few years. There's been a lot of speculation and some reporting as well about Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and the disagreements over creative there. There's been obviously a lot to be done about Drew McIntyre and his frustrations with creative, walking out of the company at one point, walking out of arenas. There's been a lot made about people's reaction to CM Punk, Kevin Owens, and him going after Punk following shots that Punk took against Hangman Adam Page on WWE TV. So there's been a lot of tension in the WWE locker room, and as WWE and TKO seem to have a policy now of letting their wrestlers manage their own social media a little bit more, manage their own interviews a little bit more, manage what they say a little bit more, you're gonna run into these things.
Wait, I heard if you're a WWE superstar, you can't curse on social media. They running a tight ship over there. You can't curse? That's insane. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be PG. and family friendly and all that. But like, if I can't curse on my own personal social media, I noticed that when Rhea Ripley said "dumb B," and I'm like, why didn't you just say the B word? Like, what? They can't curse on their own social media platforms? That's insane. Yeah, I'll be fired the first day they hire me at WWE. I'm cursing the first chance I get. You gotta be so buttoned up. That's why I ain't never joining the WWE. I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, when you have a room and a roster full of people as talented as WWE does, you are going to have a level of competitiveness. You are going to have a level of drive and ambition that is going to lead to these situations. And when unmanaged, you're going to see crash outs like this. And as funny as it may be for people sitting at home, or people watching this video to watch and listen to and hear about, the fact remains that these stories, these things will take a hit on the company and the perception of it. One of the biggest things you could say about WWE in comparison to AEW a few years ago was WWE had their stuff together, whereas the perception was that AEW, the backstage locker room was falling apart, Tony Khan isn't a boss, all that kind of narrative was happening. And now look at it. AEW is probably better than ever in the backstage capacity, and now WWE, you're hearing all of these issues come about. So hopefully these two can figure it out. They have a match slated for Mania as of right now. Will it change? Who knows? But hey,
Triple H, bro, don't shit. This is the most authentic shit you ever gonna get. Please do not change this Mania match. Don't do that. Don't even give Triple H no ideas. Triple H, I'm telling you, bro. Listen to me. This is the most authentic. Do you know how iconic and entertaining this match is gonna be? Knowing that the two people that are currently wrestling can't stand each other. Boy, you don't get no more authentic than that. Don't ruin that, Triple H. Let it be. If they hate each other guts and shit, don't try to rekindle nothing. Let them just hate each other guts in peace. So that way when the match come, it could be more build up and it's more like, ugh. So it could be like more realistic to the crowd, even though the crowd gonna believe it anyway, because the wrestlers, they great sellers. I give them that. They know how to sell. But bro, it would bring out the realism, because it would be actually feelings and emotions into that match type shit. You get what I'm trying to say? So no, do not change this match, Triple H. Let them wrestle that WrestleMania, please. I would greatly appreciate it. We would greatly appreciate it. Could you imagine if somebody don't follow the script at WrestleMania? Boy, that'd be must-see TV, boy. I'll pay top dollar for that. Triple H, now, you want to get people to watch your product even more? Boy, let them, let one of them not follow the script, and let it be real smoke in the air and real animosity towards them too. Man, that'll be some entertaining shit. It'll bring people back to the Attitude Era. But my bad, y'all trying to be family friendly, so I apologize for that. Actually, I don't. But we about to get out of here, man. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you can get notified when I drop another banger.